Hey everyone! So I have a few things to talk about today. This video will be a general vlog about what's been going on in my life lately. Topics will include learn a driver license, Hank Green, video suggestions, unleashing the crazy, the Hobbit cast, the Wellywood sign, and graduation. So let's get started. First off, I finally got my learner driver's license. It's just a slip of paper until my official one comes in the mail, but I'm super excited because this has been a long time in coming. You can get your learners once you turn 15 here in New Zealand, and then after your learners you can get your restricted and then your full. I was really scared of my theory test, which turned out to be very silly and unnecessary as it was incredibly easy. But you know that feeling that you get when you keep putting something off until it becomes this massively daunting task? No? Okay. Well, anyway, that was what it was like for me with my learner test. But shame fair, I got it. Secondly, Hank Green. Hank Green did a video called How to Vlog on the Vlogbrothers channel. It was really good. He had some really great suggestions and it gave me a lot of food for thought, especially for my own videos. And I especially liked the whole idea of when you're vlogging being this kind of larger than life version of yourself, because as Hank pointed out, he doesn't exactly talk to his wife in the voice that he uses in his vlogs. So I will be trying to implement some of his suggestions in my videos to try and make them more interesting, because while these may be episodes out of my life and you make mistakes and things like that, I still post them on the internet obviously for your enjoyment and possibly even entertainment, I don't know. And in order for you to watch it kind of has to be a bit interesting, so yeah, fair enough. Thirdly, thanks to everyone who has replied with video suggestions. I really appreciate it and I will try to implement them in my future videos. Some of them I really liked, like doing a book review. Others we'll see how it goes. Fourth, unleashing the crazy. What? So what I mean by that is that lately I've been cleaning my room, but I don't just mean a vacuuming here or a dusting there. I mean a full-on rearranging stuff, unpacking books, clothes, rearranging wardrobes. I don't know, it doesn't sound that insane, but I have a lot of stuff, so it's been a massive mission to try and get all of this rearranged and put back and in some semblance of tidiness. Anyway, because of this, I decided it would be an opportune time for me to count all of my books, which is something I've been meaning to do for a long time. And as it turns out, I have something like 250 plus books. It's insane. And amongst other things, it has brought to my attention that I may have some slightly peculiar collecting habits. You know, ferreting away things like pamphlets, posters, pens, I don't know, bits of string and ribbon and wrapping paper and stuff like that that maybe not the average person would dream of keeping away for another time. I don't know, I feel like everything can be recycled or everything can be reused, and I'm a massive green eco nut. I hate throwing things away because I'm very aware, like hyper aware of where the stuff will end up. Now these are habits that people don't generally know about me, as I think I present myself as a fairly well organized person, but I just feel like saying to them, no, ignorant friend, you have not seen my room. But it's all contained now. Well, mostly. So my question for you is, what's your crazy? Is it a strange collecting habit or just a habit that people don't generally know about? This is probably an overshare, but I sometimes make weird noises with my mouth without realizing it, and it drives my sister absolutely up the wall because I tend to do it when we're watching TV together. So yeah, do you have a weird habit or just an annoying habit? Anything. Thumbs up if you do, comment below if you do. I'd love to hear about it for some strange reason. You know, sharing. Or oversharing. Awesome. My family just came home, so I'm gonna have to speak slightly softer. Anyway, Hobbit cast. As many people around the world will know, the Hobbit is in town, and it is possible to see some of the cast members out and about, drinking coffee and whatnot. Apparently Martin Freeman frequents a cafe in town, which I may or may not go stalk next week. I don't know. Anyway, so what happened to me was earlier this week, I was out with my parents and I happened to see James Nesbitt. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. James Nesbitt? Okay, anyway, that's gonna bug me. And Aaron, his last name isn't coming to me at the moment, but he is off a TV series called Being Human. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw both of them outside of a cafe. Not pretty sure, I'm definitely sure I saw James Nesbitt. Oh, there you go. But not sure about Aaron What's-His-Face. I'm so sorry to anyone who is a fan of Aaron What's-His-Face. I really can't remember his last name at the moment. But yeah, so I saw them. Exciting. It's kind of awesome to know that this huge mega blockbuster movie is being filmed here. But not just that, it's also because of the amazing story that they're telling through it, and also the wonderful cast that's attached to it. I've had a look at the updated cast list, and Stephen Fry playing the Master, kind of freaking amazing. Yeah, very excited to see this film. But the extra special factor to this is the Kiwi talent and ingenuity that's kind of fueling the whole thing. It really brings a tear of pride to my eye. It really does. Speaking of Wellington, there has been renewed debate over a Wellywood sign that they're planning on putting up near the airport, just so that you know that all international travellers can share in our embarrassment. Over the sign, of course, not over our wonderful city. A lot of Wellingtonians, I think, are against the sign being put up. I would hope for obvious reasons. The organisers of the sign believe that it's going to be a tongue-in-cheek kind of fun poke at the Hollywood sign. However, there has been a lot of criticism about it, and that it will be a joke, but at Wellington's expense, and that it doesn't really reflect Wellington as a city or its people, and that it probably won't be the big marketing tool that the organisers think it will be. Campbell Live, which is a television show here in New Zealand, brought out the Caravan of Complaint. It seemed that majority of the people who took part in that Caravan of Complaint were against the sign and thought that it was basically just an embarrassment and really wasn't going to be as funny as people thought it would be. I also took offence at the spokesperson for the organisers, who said that he felt that the protesters didn't fully understand what they were trying to do. I would say to him, we do understand what you're trying to do, we just think that it's a bad idea. I think a lot of people would actually prefer a giant Weta being put on that hill than a Wellywood sign. It's not even going to be as big as the Hollywood sign. Personally, I feel that some people actually have a misconception of what Wellington's going to be like. Because you see the Hollywood sign and you think of the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. That's not what you're going to get when you come to Wellington. You're going to get some fantastic, friendly people, I think a really good atmosphere, and you'll have a great time, but it's not Hollywood. You're not going to get the Hollywood experience, and for me personally, I think that's fantastic. Okay, so that's my rant over with. On to something a bit happier. I finally qualified for my degree and can now graduate at the end of the year. It's very daunting though, because you finish college and then you kind of look ahead at those 3 or 4 quite daunting years of uni life. And for me, it's all over now. I mean, I might do postgrad, but the fact that I've already completed my undergraduate degree and that I can graduate and go out there into the world, which I'm totally not ready for, is, I don't know, just something else. It's very, very exciting. Anyway, that's all from me today, and I hope all of you have had a fantastic week, that you have a great weekend, and I will see you all next week. Bye. Ooh, I don't know what to do with my hands in these videos.